so 2025 has been a fantastic year when it comes to vintage fashion. I feel like a lot of us are stepping into a season where we're curating elevated vintage pieces in our wardrobe, and I've had insane luck when it comes to vintage this year, and I've been collecting like crazy. Like, you know when you go into a store and it just feels like pieces have been sitting there waiting for you? Like, that has been my year all year round. So I'm going to be showing some of my favorite vintage finds this year, pieces that I think have like really elevated my wardrobe, really elevated the way I dress, things that have been super useful in my wardrobe and I've reached for countless times this year, and also things that have shaped like my brand and shaped the way that I see fashion, the way I construct clothes. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Sokipreye. Soki for short. I have a women's wear brand called Sokipreye based in London, and our whole ethos is to design pieces that women are going to feel amazing wearing. So yeah, I think obviously naturally vintage pieces have like helped shape and curate my concept of fashion, my design process, and really just shapes the brand that I'm trying to build. I'm going to talk more about my brand in another video, so please stick around. I think the next video I'm going to do like a full length, like how we got here, who we are, the full story of my brand. But for today I'm just going to do my favorite vintage pieces, so let's get into it. So I'm going to do it with bags first, and then I'll do clothes. Should I do clothes and bags, or bags and clothes? I start with bags just because they're easier to reach. But I am a absolute vintage hoarder, hauler, like obsessor, all the things. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I have one of the best vintage collections like ever. Like, I mean, that's a bit of a braggadocious thing to say, but I really do believe it. Some of my favorites that I found this year, this isn't all, there are some other ones that I bought, but these are my favorites that I found this year. Number one is this Fendi Baguette Celeria. I don't know what year this is from, but this bag, like, this has, if I could be a bag, if you could turn me and the essence of me into a bag, it would be this one. It's mink hair, it's chocolate brown, it's so, like, it's literally the softest thing ever. So I think the Celeria range of Fendi is supposed to be like an elevated version of their bags, I think. But yeah, so the story of this bag. So I was randomly searching around online for baguettes. I always have like many searches on every platform for like vintage baguettes. It's just one of my things. And I stumbled across this one from a seller in Dubai actually. And I saw this and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get anything from, I've never purchased anything from Dubai. I don't know how it works. I don't know what it's gonna cost me, but I need this bag in my collection. Like the roses, like even in the roses, there's like the fur detail in the roses is insane. It's just stunning. Like I can't describe how beautiful this bag is. It worked out because my best friend was in Dubai at the time. So I like begged her, I was like, please, I don't know how to maneuver around Dubai, but I like begged her. And I was communicating with the seller, or with the one of the sales associates of the company, and I think they liaised with her, dropped it off to her hotel, and it was just like a dream. Like honestly, it was so insane. So I've had this bag, I use this bag. I try not to use it too much because it's just so special that I don't want to use it too much, but in the winter time it's just the perfect bag. And for a baguette, it's actually quite big. I think space wise it's on the bigger side, but yeah, the inside's gorgeous. It's got leather here, it's got the normal like suede on the inside. It has a Celeria stamp, which is a little bit different. But yeah, so this is 100%, the thing is I can't rank them because I have so many great purchases here, but this is definitely most likely my favorite, I think, of the year. Oh, okay. Number two, this one, yeah. So this, low-key, I think is my purchase of the year. So this is a saddle bag. What do you call this? A messenger bag. Gucci, I want to say $4.99. This bag, obviously it's had a little bit of wear and tear here, but this bag is insanely gorgeous. Like I want this to be a belt. Like, I mean, I wanted to get a belt, I just can't find one. Yeah, this bag is stunning, gorgeous, insane. Like she's had a lot of wear and tear, I'm not gonna lie. Like she's lived a life for sure. But for the most part, you wear the bag on the front, do you know what I mean? So it having like the pony hair fade off on the back, honestly is no big deal to me because low-key, I'm gonna wear it and I'm gonna probably swish off all the other pony hair anyway, so I wasn't too bothered. Yeah, the story of this bag, I went into Nordic Poetry in Shoreditch. The associate that was working in the store was such a vibe. I think her name is Anais, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but she's such a vibe. So, you know when you vibe with someone, one thing about me, when I go vintage shopping, I'm gonna stand there, I'm gonna have all the conversations, I'm gonna spend the whole day chatting and like vibing and whatever, if I can. Like I love that environment. I love to like connect to the sales associates and just like have a good old conversation about vintage fashion. And I think she also is like one of the main shoppers for the store, so she sources a lot of the pieces. But yeah, we went in there, we were vibing, chatting, whatnot, just enjoying ourselves. And I was saying that I hadn't bought a piece for my 30th birthday. I wanted to buy something super special and I hadn't come across something that felt special enough yet. I was thinking Chanel, I don't own any Chanel, and I was like, maybe I'll do Chanel, maybe, I don't know, whatever. So I never got around to it. And the bag in the store was about, I think it was like 4,000, between 4,000 and 5,000. It was perfect condition, like way better condition than this one. But I just couldn't part with £4,000 that day. Like, it just was not within my budget, and I'm not gonna make an on-the-whim purchase for that much money. So I didn't, I left it, and I was like toying with the idea, and I was like, I'm going to find this bag. I'm gonna find it somewhere else. And again, I was searching, browsing around online. It was like 3 in the morning, and I found one, and it was a seller in Dublin. It was in Ireland, I don't know if it was in Dublin, but she was definitely in Ireland. And I was like, sis, I need the bag. Like, how am I gonna get it from Dublin? What am I gonna do? What's the situation? And she said that basically it was one of her grandma's pieces, and she just said that, you know, her grandma didn't wear it anymore, and she just decided to give it a new life, whatever. So I was like, score. Shout out to Nan, love her so much. Can I have her bag, please, thanks, love you forever. Everywhere I wear this bag, I get compliments. Like, the inside is beautiful, the leather is gorgeous. Like this, I think this campaign, I think of all the collections Gucci ever did for winter, Tom Ford era, I think this collection was probably one of my favorites. So to have something from this collection is like so like special to me, and something that is actually wearable as well, because a lot of bags that I have are quite small. So the fact that this is massive and I can just chuck everything in it, put it on my side, the gold detail in itself is an outfit. Imagine like a long black turtleneck maxi dress, long sleeves, and it just billows over into the floor, and then this just over, draped over. Like that was my vision when I first bought it. I haven't found the dress yet, but I still wear it and like get so much love and get so many compliments when I wear this bag. So yeah, she low-key is maybe, do you know what it is? I have a really bad case of recency bias. When I buy something new, or when I first get something, I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever had. Like, I love her, I'm obsessed with her, it's my favorite purchase ever. Oh, and then like the dust settles, I still love the piece, but I get something else, and then I'm like, no, I love her, this is the favorite, like my best thing I've ever bought, it's the best purchase of the year, and the cycle continues. So I need to actually fix that, and I don't really know how you do that, but that is low-key why every bag I'm gonna state is probably gonna be my favorite and my favorite and my favorite. So next is a Speedy Graffiti Stephen Sprouse era. This bag, I had no intentions of keeping this bag. I got this bag much earlier in the year, and I was gonna give it to my niece, and she was just like, I don't really wear them. And I was like, I mean, okay, well fine, if you don't wear it then I'll keep it. So I don't have any other, oh no, I have another Speedy, but it's a big gold Speedy. I'm gonna insert a picture. But I like obviously just having, this is the only canvas Speedy that I have. And I'm glad that I got it with the white graffiti, because as much as I like the pink graffiti, the yellow graffiti, all the other ones, I feel as if the white graffiti is just a bit more versatile, because it's basically just a brown and white bag. I can wear it with like white, I can wear it in spring, I can wear it in summer, I can wear it in winter. So I think whoever owned it before sent it back to LV and got this piece repaired, which I'm not mad at, like whatever. But yeah, for the most part, she's gorgeous, she's stunning, she's special. I don't pull it as much, but it's definitely one of my favorites. I've always wanted this bag in my collection, and I remember I wrote on my Instagram years ago, if I can find it, I will insert it, but I wrote on my Instagram years ago on my story, like manifesting it, that I will find this bag for £600. They normally go for about 2K. And I definitely found it for like a nice price. I can't remember what it was, but it was a really nice price. It was also a little bit damaged, so maybe that's why. But again, for me, when I buy vintage bags, I honestly don't care about damage, because I'm not going to resell this. I'm going to own this forever. I look after my things. I like that they've had a story before me. I like that they've had a life before me. Like, I'm not mad at any of that, so you know, whatever. A city bag. I have, this is my second, I don't know, this is, no, I got the grey one last year. Okay, yes, this is the only seat that I bought this year. And I wanted it in white because I saw a creator called Camellia Fahudi, if I'm pronouncing it correct, on Instagram. She had it in white, but she had a new one. And I will never, ever buy a new city bag. I don't know if you've seen like the discourse online where people are like, I can tell when you're a 2025 city girl versus like a 2006 city girl. And two different city girls, both of them are fantastic, but I am definitely like an old school, beaten up, battered, Mary-Kate and Ashley style. Like she's lived a life. She has seen some things, and I kind of love that. Like I throw this with the most simple outfits. I wear it with like all white, I wear it with, not all white, I wear it with all grey, I wear it with an all black outfit, I wear it with white tee and jeans, I wear it with black tee and jeans. I took this to Paris and I've got so much use out of it this year. And also all my other city bags, because I don't know the names, I don't know if they're cities, weekends, work bag, whatever. I know basically this style, I have like a few of them. Currently I have a black, like all black, like matte leather. It's like softer leather. I have a big grey one. I had a big pink one, but I sold that. And then then what else? I have a really small grey one that I never use. But this is, of all of them, this is actually the most versatile size. I find that the big grey one works for like if I'm going to work or if I'm traveling, but this is just the most like functional size for me, I think. So if I find any more of this size, I will definitely get it again. Next, onto clothes. I have to start, and I hate to be that person because it's very like no girl beg, but I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie, Levi Engineered they are that girl. Like, I hate that I am obsessed with them as much as I am, but I have 2 pairs of this exact style. I have 2 pairs that aren't actually Levi Engineered, but they're also like cinched waist detail jeans. I live in these jeans. I use them so much, it's scary. First pair I bought, this was the first pair I bought. I got these from so Nuovo in Paris. I know I'm not pronouncing it right, but Nuovo Paris had a pop-up in London in the summer. Was it in the summer? Earlier in the year, maybe like April, May. And I went to the pop-up and it was like amazing. I met really cool people there. It was a vibe, whatever. And they saw me like, and I found these jeans. And that was when I first discovered Levi Engineered. And I've just been collecting ever since. There's still this pair that I really, really want. So I search them every day. But I'm gonna insert the pair that I want, and I can't find them anywhere. I think they're like the most sought after ones. Can't find them anywhere. Levi Engineered, they fit amazing. They drop nice. Like, I don't care about having a great butt in jeans. Like, I don't have a great butt anyway. So for me, finding jeans that just look nice, sit nice and low where I want them, and are baggy, comfortable, jeans that I can wear all day long, that's me to a T. So Levi Engineered are my girl. They're my favorite purchase. I have battered the life out of these jeans. To think that these jeans are already like 20 years old and I've got so much use out of them is crazy. So I'll just continue to buy Levi Engineered. I really, really like them. And I low-key, I hope they reissue them, but I also don't, because I'm like, the old ones, like everything vintage is always gonna fit better, be better quality. So maybe they shouldn't. This dress, it's a little bit confusing actually. So it's a dress from Vivienne Westwood Anglomania. It basically looks like this. It's very simple jersey dress, and it's got like this long tie detail situation in the front, which just makes it super versatile. You can like tie it around your neck, you can tie it over, like throw it over your shoulders, you can make it like off shoulder, like one shoulder on, one shoulder off. It's very, very versatile. I got this when I went vintage shopping with my friend Makai, and she was the one who actually convinced me to get it, because I think she has the same dress, I believe, and she just said that she gets so much use out of it. She can shorten it, make it a top, make it a dress. So for me, I was just like, you don't have to tell me twice. Versatility and grey and comfortable and cozy and sexy, like, that's me to a T. But I tend to put jeans underneath it because I like the whole dress over jeans thing. I think that's really cool. It's kind of my style. So that's definitely one of my coolest purchases and one of the ones that are more versatile. This jacket, yeah, I'm gonna insert because I cannot be bothered to try it on and make it make sense. But this jacket is insane. It's gorgeous. So I originally first found this jacket in Paris, again in Nuovo. When I went last summer for like a solo week, I found this jacket, but it was in navy and it was too small. Then I came back to London, and just by stroke of luck, the jacket found me again in black, and it was my size. It's so cool. It's such a vibe. It looks like a blazer, but also looks like a shirt, but also is like corseted. It's just, I can't put it on now, but I'm gonna insert what it looks like on me, because she's stunning. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she's so pretty. I haven't actually worn it out yet because I don't know where I'm gonna wear this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, where do you wear a corseted shirt, jacket, shacket thing? I don't know. But yeah, really cute, really vibey. One of the coolest, most unique things I found this year. I didn't do much shoes-wise this year. My shoes are always very simple. I wear the same like 3 pairs of shoes. Tabbies and what else? Uggs, like footwear. Oh, I did get some Chanel boots for my birthday, but I haven't, as much as they're stunning, I haven't actually worn them that much. Maybe now that winter's back around, I might get more use out of them. Shoe-wise, these are super cute. Balenciaga, what would you call these? I don't know. Balenciaga flats, and I think they're super cool that they're in another color other than black, because every time I wear them, they just like add something to the outfit, so they're fun. I wear these a lot. They're so comfortable. I could walk a million miles. I could walk to South London and back in these. Like, they're so comfortable. I didn't get these in 2025. I actually got these, I think I got these 2 years ago, and then I forgot about them, lost them. Like, they just, I don't know where they went in my life. And I found them again in my wardrobe. So these are the sickest, coolest boots ever. They're from Dolce & Gabbana, 2003, I think. But yeah, they're so cool. They give me like Y Project vibes because you can like button them up and make them as small or as big as you want. So when I wear them, I like super play around with them and like scrunch them up in different places and make them big and small. Super pointy, like very 2000s like slay sort of pointy boot. I wore them a lot during the summer, so I would put them in the 2025 list, even though I did actually purchase them before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is all of my favorite vintage purchases this year. I hope this has inspired you to be a bit more intentional with your vintage purchases. Buy things that you actually are going to be able to get use out of. Buy things that are actually going to carry your wardrobe and things that are going to like make you enjoy your already existing wardrobe, because that's definitely something that I think these pieces have helped me do this year. I definitely could do like my vintage pieces that I regret this year and in general. So yeah, that would be probably one of my next videos. I love sharing my vintage stuff. I love talking about vintage pieces. I love sharing the stories behind my things. So I'm glad that you're here. And also, I hope that you stick around. So please subscribe, and I will see you maybe when I do my worst purchases of the year, possibly.